Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Jesse's Garage. Wow. Well, we are back in the saddle. We got done with that tool haul and we are ready to go. And so this video is about Good Morning Steve. Now, you remember Steve, probably a month or two ago, something like that, he sent us over a mail call package and he sent us over all kinds of goodies. I mean, it was just, well, in fact, one of the things he sent over was this hat. I thought, you know what, I'm doing a mail call from Steve. I want to honor him by putting on my Mercedes hat. That was one of the things he sent over, but he sent over some Wright tools, some Sears, some Companion, some Proto. He sent a variety of stuff, and it was all immaculate condition. And so, my goodness, Steve, you just blew me away whenever you did that. Well, friends, can you believe, lo and behold, can you believe that Steve up and did it again? He sent over another box, just like you see right back here. So we're going to open it up. And so now there's a few of our subscribers have sent over some mail call packages, and I'm going to try to knock them out here. That tool haul video just totally took over the world. It just seemed, it just took over my life, and I just haven't had time to do that. But we're going to start getting caught up. We're going to start off with Steve. And so let's get the camera turned around and let's see what he sent us over. All right, you ready? Here we go. All right, so we're going to cut open our package that we have here. And so Steve, you might recall the reason why he sent over this hat. He works at Mercedes from wherever he lives there. And so that's the reason why he sent over that hat. And we're just proud to own that bad boy, aren't we? All right, let me get this off camera just a minute here. And then that way we can kind of take a peek and see what we have. All right, so we're going to start unboxing this. And then we're going to go from there. So there's actually a note in here, it looks like. In fact, let's see here. This one says extra goodies for Mr. Jesse. You know what? I really love that about him. He's so, you know, that's just awesome that a guy calls me Mr. Jesse. And so he just a really stand-up guy that way, Steve. So thank you very much for that. And so I think because now I haven't looked at this box at all, so I might save that for the end. Let's see what that is. We'll just kind of go from there. Now, one of the first things that stands out is this box. Now, I think it's an SK box. It looks like it's that kind of finish and that kind of color, and it is. Check that out, the SK Tools. Wow, my goodness. And this thing is clean. You know, what I really appreciate about you, Steve, is that you went ahead and cleaned up the box for me. I don't have to sit there and try to wipe it all out. Man, this thing is sweet. Wow. Now, I got a lot of SK stuff, so I don't think there's going to be any problem with me filling that up at all. So that's pretty exciting. So we're going to put that just right over here, kind of get that in frame just a little bit. And then let's see what else. He's got some packing in here. So it looks like there's several different little packages here. So let's see what this one is here and go from there. So let's see if I can figure out how to open it up. All right, we got it open. So let's kind of see what we have. Sorry about all the noise here. But we're going to dig these out just a little bit and go from there. Let's see. So here's a couple that he had there. Looks like it's a Kmart combination 7/8 inch wrench. Wow, look at that. That bad boy is clean. And don't see any rust on this at all. And boy, Steve knows that we've been collecting some Kmart to kind of build out a little bit of a collection that way. So I love that. Man, that is beautiful. Look at this one here. And let's see, an Esco. And so Eastco, I should say. And so as we go through, it's a metric 18 millimeter combination wrench. Wow, look at that. That is gorgeous, right? And so made in USA. Love that. That is beautiful. All right, got a couple more sticking right out at the end here. Let's see what this one is here. If I can get it turned around maybe if I need to. Yep. And so as we get going, this looks like a combination 1/4 inch wrench. And so it's another Wright. Now remember, I mentioned in the beginning of the video that he sent over some Wright. He sent over some Wright grip wrenches from before. So here's another one. Wow, look at that, man. And so another Wright, check that out. And so this one has a little bit of a different finish on it. But my goodness, that is gorgeous too. So this one actually is a 7/16. So we're going to scoot that up just a little bit. I'm going to run out of room here real quick, like I think. Let's see, scoot out the rest of these wrenches. Let's get them off to the side. All right, so we got two more. Let's see what this one is here. It's a Ward's Lakeside. Wow. Now, some of you folks may not remember, but I collect Ward's and Ward's Lakeside. And so this is a double box end, 5/8 on one side and 3/4 on the other. So, wow, that is going to add to that drawer. Man, we're building out some sets, guys. Here's an action, a metric at that, 17 millimeter combination wrench. Wow. So I got some some action right in one of these drawers. One of these little boxes that sits behind this little area. So we'll add that to the collection for sure. And so, man, so I'm going to put that just right over there. All right, let's see here. I got another little package here. Let's see if we can cut this open as well. Okay, we are back. So let's see what we have. We'll just start digging out some of these little wrenches that are here. Oh man, look at that, a Wizard combination 9/16 Wizard wrench. Man, I have been building and building and building on that Wizard. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know if I have one like this. You know, it seems like all my Wizards that I have the lines right on the other side. So I don't have this model, I don't believe, H2290. I'll have to double check on that. But my goodness, wow, that adds it. That takes it another level up. Oh, check this out. It's a little Armstrong 1-inch, and so single-sided. I think it's a hydraulic line wrench, and so 1232, and so Armstrong USA, and so my goodness, look at that. I love that. That is beautiful. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of sucker for these real thin hydraulic line wrenches like that. That's beautiful. All right, man, another Wizard. Check this out, an H2288. So this was a little bit different, and see the style. So that's even different yet that we have. So how many? That's two Wizards. So we got two Wizards. Yeah. So I'm going to try to keep these in some sort of pile, some sort of organization here as we get going. Let's see here. We got another 3/8 combination wrench here, and so as we get to look, ooh, a Penny's. You can barely see the J, but it's a J.C. Penney wrench. Man. Wow, that is smooth, smooth, smooth. Oh, and check that out. Did you notice that? It's a 6-point at that. Wow. Steve, look at you go. 6-point J.C. Penney. That is killer. All right, let's see what's in this one. So there's another Wright. And so, my goodness, 1/2-inch combination wrench. So 11/16. And so, my goodness, this is nice. So there it goes into our Wright drawer that we're going to have. So there's going to be several Wrights right up there. So we'll put that just right in here. Maybe that one on top. All right. So we got a little double box end here. Oh, check that out. It's a Proto. Man, 3/8 and 5/16 Proto. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, man, we're getting that Proto box just, ooh, that Proto box. When we display it, it's going to be bomb, I tell you. All right, so let's see here. As we get going, another Proto, it looks like. Oh, and this is a one. Remember, I think it was Steve. He sent over another Proto, Los Angeles, and it had that pebble finish on the ends here. And so, my goodness, look at that. So 5/8 and 9/16 again. But isn't that just beautiful? Man. All right, so I got some Proto right over here. I better knock this down just a little bit. All right, we got another one. Now, this one has a tag on it. And so this is another Proto, but I'm not familiar with this one. So it is double open end, and so 11/16 and 3/4, but it's super thin. Look how thin that is. And it also has a little bit of an offset that's that's there. But let's see what the tag says here, since I'm not familiar with it. So it says Proto thin hydraulic service wrench. Okay, so it's a hydraulic wrench. And so this one has a little bit of that offset. And so, man, thank you, Steve. Thank you for educating me on that. I love that. Man, look at that. And so, wow. All right, so that goes into our Proto area. I better move this one down. And so we're going to put this over here with our Protos that we have. And so killer. All right, on this envelope, we also had a pair of slip joint pliers here. Check this out, a Proto 275. And my goodness, look at the teeth on that bad boy. Look at the grooves on that as well. And the embellishment right here on the handle. And this thing is clean. Wow. Look at that. All that Proto. All right, I got a few more little envelopes that he sent over. So let me open up this one and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. All right, so another Proto, but this one's a Challenger by Proto. And now remember in my box, I have it divided up by just Proto and then Challenger by Proto. So the different variations. So I have this collection as well. And so that is neat as I'll get out. So combination Challenger by Proto. That's going to add to that drawer very nicely as well. So that's cool. Man, another Proto double opening. And so, wow, 11/16, 3/4. Man, now this one's a Proto Professional, and that's another variation. Proto and then Proto Professional, which I do have that collection going on as well. So I'm really trying to do Proto honor by trying to come up with all the different variations that way. So, man, how beautiful. All right, so we got another wrench here. Oh, and then remember this one's just Challenger. So if you look at the differences here, so this one says Challenger by Proto, and then this one's just Challenger. And so I got that variation in the Proto box as well. And this is double open, 15/16, 7/8, it looks like, yeah. And so, oh my goodness, the condition of that bad boy is clean as well. Wow. All right, so we got that going on. I need to make some room here, I can see, in a really quick hurry. All right. Oh, and this one is bundled together. So let's see what this is here. And so it looks like it's some Parx. And so 16 millimeters. We got one metric, one SAE. And so, wow, look at those. Now, I do have some Parx, but very little Parx. I've been trying to keep that in a drawer and trying to build that out as I go. Parx was Snap-on lesser brand, and that's underneath this box, incidentally, is where my Snap-on stuff is. And off to the left over here, a few drawers down, is my Parx, because it's a Snap-on brand. So I've tried to keep all the Snap-on, and they're offsets, they're off brands, just like Steve brought out here in this big box here. And then, of course, the other box has some Craftsman stuff. But check that out. Wow. Thank you, Steve. Man, that'll add to the collection very nicely as well. In fact, I'm going to take a look here in regards to Parx. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see here. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. I only have 9 pieces that are Parx. So this is going to be a really nice addition to that. And so thank you, Steve. Thank you. All right, so we got another package. Let me open up this one. Okay, we are back. Oh my goodness. Are you for real deal? Check this out. It's a Plum and WF81. Wow. 1/2 inch on one side, 9/16 on the other. Wow, look at that, a double box in Plum. Oh, goodness, let's see what the tag says here. It says WF equals, let's see here, Wright's Field, made for World War II, no chrome. And so, wow, look at that. And thanks for the education on that too, Steve. Man, I love some Plum. Man, I love some Plum. Oh my goodness. check this out. The next one that's in this pile is another Plum 1/2 inch combination wrench, and so it looks like somebody kind of tapered this just a little bit. They're probably trying to get in someplace, but nevertheless, we're going to save it. We're going to cherish it because it's the pebble handled Plum, so number 1216. So wow, 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 love that. Got another wrench here, and so this one, ooh, I don't have that one. So it says bluegrass. Wow, that is crazy cool. So now this one's a 5/8 inch, but it says Bluegrass 20 USA. I do not have that. I've never seen that. And so let's see what the tag says here. And so, man, I love the fact that Steve's just giving us an education here. So Belknap Hardware and Manufacturing Company in Louisville, Kentucky, if I'm saying that right. And so 1840 to 2002 bluegrass. Man, so Belknap, I should say. Man, so I'm taking it from that that they may not be in business anymore. If I'm understanding that right, there, Steve, please let me know in the comments or just let me know in general. But wow, man, to be able to get a piece of history like that that's been around for that long. When did it say 18 what? 1840. Wow, my goodness. And then if they're not in business anymore, to get a little bit of that history, what an honor. What an honor. Love that. All right. So we got some extensions that he sent over. And so check this one out, an Eastco. And so the 1/2 inch, and it looks like maybe a 6-inch extension. And so, wow, that's cool, cool, cool. So we love that. So we got that one there. Let's see here. We got a couple more 6-inch extensions. Let's see what this one is here. And so nothing on top there, but we do have some writing here. Man, look at that. It's a Wright 4405. And so, wow, we'll add that to our right drawer. In fact, let's measure that out because this one here is 6 inches. So this one here is a 5-inch. So it's a little bit different length that we have there. All right. And then this one is another Wright. And so let's see if there's a difference between the two. And so, yeah, so there's a model difference obviously there. And so you can see some of the stamping up there. And I forget what their dates represent as far as how old they are, but it looks like they're both 5-inch. And so that's killer. Now this one also has that detent hole, and this one does as well. So that's similar that way. All right, we got another extension. Let's see what this one is here. So it's a companion. Man, remember Steve, he sent over some companion stuff last time, and this looks like it's the swivel extension at that. So a little bit of play there. So that's cool, cool, cool. So we love that. Let's see here. Man, this is kind of different. And so it's a little bit of it's a chisel, but I never had one with the flared out end and then with the knurling like that. And so it's a Proto. And so 3/4 inch wide Proto that we have here. And my goodness, look at that. That sucker is clean and sharp. Yeah, for real. It really is sharp. And so, man, how cool is that? Wow, look at that. Steve, you're blowing me away. All right, here goes another one. Is this another Proto, I'm thinking? And so another Proto. And so this one here is a 1/2 inch. And so, my goodness, that sucker is clean as well. Let's look at that tip on there. So hopefully you can see that, how clean that tip is there. Wow, 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 wow. That is an honor to add to the drawer there. Whew. All right, we got a breaker bar, and so Herbrand. So man, I just started to get into Herbrand this year actually, and so I've been trying to collect a few little pieces. But look how clean this bad boy is. Look at the knurling on that. Man, this thing is clean. Has a hole for another bar to get some more leverage on it. or use it as a T-handle. And so, wow, that is sweet, sweet, sweet. Man, love that. Check that out. Man, that's just amazing, just having that right there. But it doesn't end there. Crazy Steve, he sent over some more stuff. All right, let me open up the next package here real quick. All right. Wow, check that out. Man, another Challenger. This is a big bad boy. Look at that. Inch and an eighth, and then an inch on this side. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Man, don't I have another one he sent over right here? And this one was an open end too. And so double open end. And so these are the two that he sent over. And so, wow, look at that. That is awesome. I'm going to put that right down here as well. And so, man, goodness, sorry, I keep bumping that camera there. All right, so he sent that over, and check this one out. Man, he sent over another Proto. So this is a 1270, and so this has the open end on this side and the socket end on this side. And so, but look how clean that is. My goodness. That thing is like brand new. I mean, even look at the chroming on that. It's been sitting around in a drawer perhaps, but that's about it. And so now this is the Proto Professional with this line. I don't remember if I have any of these or not, but my goodness, I am proud to own that bad boy as well. Check that out. Wow, wow, wow. And that's a pretty good size wrench as well, 7/8 that way. Man, thank you so much, Steve. Well, he sent over one more that I can tell here, besides the envelope that we're going to get to. So let me go through and open this up, and then let's see what he sent over. All right, so let's check out the next one that he sent over. Looks like a couple punches that we have here. Let's see if we can get some writing on here. See if I can read that. And so, oh, it's an old Craftsman here. Man, look at this bad boy. This thing is in nice condition. I mean, can you tell that? Look at that. Wow, this sucker is like new. Looks like it's he cleaned it up, or it's been preserved like this with this finish. This I don't know if it's blued or not, but wow, that is awesome. So that goes inside our Craftsman box that we're building out for display. And so this is another Craftsman, it looks like. And so, goodness. And so look at the end here. Same kind of thing. Everything looks pretty doggone nice. So we have two different pieces. One's a little larger than the other. My goodness, love that. All right, so from there, he sent over some sockets. And so, boy, look at that, a J.C. Penney socket, 12 point that looks like 3/8 inch, no, half-inch drive. And so, wow, that is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Where's our pennies? Didn't we have a pennies in here? It was shiny. I know it was shiny. But anyways, wherever it went to, right here. So we have our JC Penney, so that goes there. I know you guys are poking fun at me because I have to get everything in order. And so, yeah, our Eastco half-inch socket here, 6 point, half-inch drive. And so, wow, put that right up here by some of the other goodies that we have there. And then notice that he sent over some other sockets here. And so this one here is a Wizard. And so 7/16 inch Wizard. But look how clean that bad boy is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. So we got, I forget where my Wizard went to. In fact, I'm not even going to hold you up. I'm just going to put it right here. So, oh, right there. There's a Wizard right there. So we're going to put it right there. Oh, and by the way, I didn't even notice this. Did you notice how I had that scoop out on that Wizard right there? Man, that's classic, isn't it? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love that. All right. So I don't know how I missed that the first time. But anyways, we got a 7/16. Actually, it looks like we got one maybe a little bit smaller. So this one here is, well, no, it's a 7/16 as well. And so we got two 7/16 that way. And then he sent over another Wizard. This one's 3/4 inch. But man, everything is clean, clean, clean. All right. And so he sent over another one. And so another wizard, and this one's the 13/16. Goodness, look at that. All right, and then we have a wizard, and this is a 1 1/16. Man, those are all the sockets that he sent over thus far. I don't know what's inside this little package, but my goodness, I'm just speechless. What do you guys think about all this? Man, is this just art or what? This is like beauty. Oh my goodness, Steve. All right. And so as we get going here, it says extra goodies for Mr. Jesse. Let's open this up. So I don't know. I thought maybe I'll just hold this one out just so we can see what the extra goodies are. Goodness. I'm just like a kid in a candy store. I'm just like, wow, what's in this one? What's in this one? All right. So let's see here. What is this here? And so it's a key knife. Oh, I see. Look at that. And so it's a key, but it's actually a knife that's there. And so, wow. I don't have that. That's a pretty bad boy there. Man, is that gorgeous or what? So it's made by SOG, I think it is. Is that right? SOG Specialty Knives and Tools. And so, my goodness, love that. Love it, love it. And so, and put that just right up here like this. And so kind of display that bad boy. And so we love that. All right, let's see what else is in this little package here. So, see if I can grab some of these things out, make sure everything's going right. All right, so he sent over another little keychain, and I think it's a light. It is a light, check that out. So what did that say again? Well, let me see here. Oh yeah, Parx. In case we give another dimension to the plum. And so look at that pebble handle. Yeah, look at that. And those are cool, aren't they? Don't you just love these things? You know what? It's these little things. I got to tell you, those little things just give you such a tickle that way. But my goodness, check this out. Now, I've never seen this one before. And so it says Thorson. And so it looks like a screwdriver handle. In fact, let's see here. I've not opened this up and never seen one, but it feels like there's some rattling in here. Oh, it is. And so there's a little door, and so there's some little bits in there. How cool is that? Look at that little little extension holder right there. So probably you flip it around, and then you put the little bits inside of it. Is that killer or what? Love that. And love that. And so I do not have that. And so that is so compact, so neat. That is cool, cool, cool. So see if I can get that. Oh, I got to turn it around. All right. And then looks like we got two more things here. Actually, it's just one key ring, but it's a Phillips and a flathead that's on a key ring. Man, you know what? That is cool. I mean, you're in a bind. You need a little Phillips head. There you go. Need a little flathead. There you go. You got it right there on your key ring, and you just go to town. You're never without when you have this. In fact, between a knife, screwdrivers, a flashlight, I mean, all of this, you can bust into anything. And so I love that. Oh my goodness. Check that out. All right, that's what Steve sent over. Take one last look. What's your favorite? Oh my goodness. There's so much. My goodness, there's so much here. You know what? For me, I think I settled on it. I collect a lot of this stuff, but I don't have this one. I don't have the bluegrass. And so, wow, that is a rare find for me. Steve, thank you, thank you, thank you. My goodness. All right, there you go. But you take your pick. There's something in here, so put it in the comments below. We'd love to hear that. Let's get the camera turned around and finish up the video. All right, friends, there you go. That's what we have. Wow, can you believe that? I'm still blown away. Man, especially by that that bluegrass wrench here that we have, this combination wrench, that is just a work of art. That's beautiful. And going back to that old hardware store, and so 1840 to 2002, yeah, that's just an honor. Thank you so much, Steve, for adding that to the collection there. I have a few pieces like that that are just one-offs that I never seen before, never ran across, and it's just wow. I cherish those greatly. Actually, everything in the collection I cherish. I'm going to add it to my collection, and it'll stay there permanently. So that's just amazing, Steve. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. It just your generosity just mind blowing, just blows me away. All right, friends, what was your part? And tell Steve what you think about his mail call that he sent over. You know what? He is awesome, and he should know it. So put that in the comments below as well. Put your favorites down. If this is your first time here, I got to tell you, that's what I love about this channel. Just the love from everybody out there is just amazing. When I started this journey, literally November, not quite a year, November of last year, late in that month, I never thought that I would be here doing this kind of a video. Never even dreamt that one little bit. So thank you, Steve. Thank you to everyone else. And if you have a mail call that you sent in, I have them sitting right over here. They're coming up next. And so we're going to run through them so that way I can show you some honor. And again, thank you for your patience. All right, friends, that's what we have for you today. And so we'll see you on the next video.